After surveying their Indian River claim, Monica and her colleagues are moving there. They must create a screen deck, mend sheets, and work on the slope. They are also bewildered and deciding what to do with Indian Hill. Tony must decide whether to go to the Indian or stay in Paradise Hill's super pit. The slope involves tearing 40-50 feet of sticky pea gravel owing to increasing temperatures, winter snow, and ice. The deep mud takes time to dry, making hill work tough. Mike and Dee eventually get paid dirt in a cut. A pill on the shovel will be used to pan the area for meaningful gems. Monica likes the results and would take it any time. Longtime Yukon equipment repairman Mike's machine goes down midway through Parker's stripping blitz in the money pit. They are employing a dozer to reach the area after the lead D11 dozer crashed in the worst conceivable place. This problem prevents them from driving their service vehicles to work. Mitch breaks off the Ripper cylinder barrel on the D11T. 2 cylinders powering the Ripper must be replaced, but one has broken clean off, paralyzing the dozer with the blade buried deep in the muck. The team wants to maximize its time and resources on the hill to pay off the debts down below. Tony going to the Ion River may alter everything. In short, Monica, and the crew are doing chores to pay debts and secure the Indian River claim. They may also visit the Ion River to modify things. 5 miners labor on a gold deposit. To move a fresh gold deposit back into the cut fast, the team is working on a D11 vehicle. An 11R cylinder from the laydown yard is brought in by technician Jordan Sand. New hydraulic lines are being installed while the old ones are pulled apart. For a long time, the hydraulic lines have been parked. The staff is repairing them. The team hopes the new component works and the D11 is ready. At the crew's housewarming celebration, the bus's back will be harshest. Bill, who has never owned a home, is furious over the accident and no front cab. The new mansion and gold deposits delight him. Rick, who wants more work, is under pressure without Z and with just one crew member coming in. Rick has one crew member, Morgan Lauren, driving an outdated leased loader. Finally getting fresh equipment will be good. The team is changing the loader's blue flat tire, which isn't season appropriate. Rick needs a new tire and loader, but he's using an old one that's not ideal. The mining operation comprises 5 people digging a fresh gold find. The team is replacing hydraulic pipes and putting up a wash machine to detect gold in gravel. The crew is delighted about the new house and gold deposits. Rick was employed by Parker as a 17-year-old miner. Rick helped Parker become a successful miner and became his foreman. Rick thought Parker was making an enemy of him as the relationship soured. He went mining alone to seize a chance. Rick hasn't talked to Parker in 2 years, despite their long relationship. Rick hopes Parker enjoys seeing him again. Rick wants to talk to Parker again after 2 years. Rick wants a favor from his former employer, Parker Schnabel, who left a year ago. He found his purpose working with Parker and has restored his vigor. He wants Parker to pick up a loader and negotiate the transaction. When Parker acquired Dominion Creek block, stock, and barrel, Rick had $2 million in equipment he thought he needed. Rick believes it will be a wheel and deal, but he won't discuss money with buddies. He wants a few dollars of gold rent, but wants to help Parker recover. He appreciates the offer and hopes he can recover and succeed. Rick appreciates the offer and hopes Parker picks it up. He hopes the roads improve or they can trailer it away. Although the roads are horrible, it's fantastic to meet Rick, 42 again. Overall, Rick and Parker have a lengthy relationship, but haven't communicated in 2 years. Rick looks forward to meeting Parker again. They've inherited expensive equipment and want to work together again. Parker Schnabel, the protagonist, discusses his $15 million purchase of a vast new Dominion Creek claim. If it delivers gold, the reward could be $80,000 or $160 million. Parker is opening a cut made by the previous owner, which might cause a huge mess and muck. The protagonist is anxious, since they are spending more time here than they did mining at Big Nugget with their grandpa in the first season. A missed cut might shatter them, and they're behind on stripping the region. Parker wants the 211S to rip 24/7, loading as many trucks as possible to run. He thinks 3 days may catch them if they're diligent. Parker's first action at Dominion is to mine the 40-acre money pit, which might yield 3,000 ounces, on the Half Manhattan claim. Everything must be removed to the top layer to thaw in the first week. The protagonist drives the trucks down to where the cats are tearing up the dirt to cover more land quickly. It will be great if it works, but many vehicles will break if it doesn't. The heroes tighten up as the weather warms, with seasoned miner Damian Brown ripping 4 acres of overburden with a D10 dozer. They have 3 days to remove the gravels, but chaos reigns. Jacob McClure, another Schnabel rookie, is removing the overburden from the cut to a garbage facility. He fears not having time to transfer everything before it melts. In the narrative, the characters worry about becoming trapped in the mud. They say skid plates and technician Bill Horton make the work simpler. This document describes the team's Dominion Creek gold recovery effort. A 750 excavator bucket must bend a slightly deformed truck into position. Lunchtime dirt work and a quick fix to bend the steel skid plate are the team's tasks. They locate gold in the fine tailings, waste soil placed outside the gold room after gold is sorted while planning. They'll dig it up, run it through their apparatus, and hopefully put it back. The vehicle will be dragged over and cleared for additional operations. Snow and ice are dissolving the stream, causing the crew problems. They want to put the cull in before the water or flow becomes too excessive. If Mike can't mend the pipe, they'll cut it cleanly with a chainsaw on site. The pipe ends are melted using a 400 degrees F heating plate after a flush cut. They will then remove the hot pad and fuse them. The squad is ready to transfer water and cling. They become caught in traffic due to Aaron's vehicle in the cut while planning. Slow the vehicle and utilize the first droper ring beneath their right meal, the TFER, and step on. The beats ultimately reached pay dirt at the Indian River approximately 6 weeks into the season. Tony takes the family to Indian River to pan for gold for the first time in 4 years. They're eager to see it. They may take a pen to search for gold. Tony is mining gold at Duncan Creek in hopes of reaching his 6,000-ounce season goal. He enjoys seeing chunky gold emerge from the earth and returning for more. Rick is also rushing to build a wash facility to reach his objective. Rick leased a new water pump after 4 days of downtime due to a broken one. This new pump carries 560 gallons of gasoline, weighs over 2.5 tons, and costs $200,000 if broken. Rick knows this large pump will take hours to install and need cautious driving down a steep hill. The pump may be installed and started after connecting the discharge line. Working on the input hose should get the pump ready to rock. Remotely firing the pump from the plant is also possible. The gold mining facility has over 100 grand in gold, but is not at full capacity. They will boost their capacity to 1,000 ounces with 12:0. More people enter, more machines speed up, and more gold follows. Tony has few alternatives to go on and may need to figure something out. He will not go down without a gold mine. Tony is mining at Duncan Creek to reach his 6,000-ounce season gold. He is building a wash plant to extract gold from the earth. He is also looking for a new pump and calibrating the equipment to assure operating performance. Parker Schnabel, a member of the team, is forced to give up his job in the Yukon for a new mission. He believes that the goal of the team is to create a sense of purpose and mission for the team, rather than relying solely on gold. Parker is excited to finally be close to slinging some money, and Tyson Lee is charged with getting the wash plant's Lucifer up and running at Keenan Stewart's Unforgiven music. Tyson's crew must drag the 150-ton wash plant to the top of a 45-foot-high wash plant pad, swivel it 90 degrees, and fire up for the first run of the season. The team is excited to drag Slur to her first home of the season, and they are starting their inclined up of Lucifer's wash plant using a 750 excavator. Tyson must haul the fully assembled plant up a 25-degree incline to get it onto the pad. The hardest part is spinning the plant 90 degrees, and the team is working towards achieving their desired outcome. The team is starting to go down the slope behind them with the plant attached, pulling it back, and then spinning it around to pull it square back towards the goal.